Wouldn't it be wonderful to go onto the golf course and look forward to those 6 to 10 foot putts with enjoyment and fun, rather than all the fear, anxiety and pressure that we usually put upon ourselves? Well, in this video, we're going to show you a simple exercise that can unlock all that freedom and fun. And that's what's coming up in this video. So where does this pressure, fear and anxiety that we put upon ourselves come from? Well, we watch the best players in the world on the telly, a hole in this length putt every single time. The reality is, US Tour stats show that between 6 and 10 foot putt range, 54% is the hole out rate. Well, we're watching these guys hole every single putt. But as I say, that's where the reality comes in. We're only watching the top players in the field, the top 10 guys. And why are they there? Because they're holding the putts. There's potentially 150 players in that field. Some are missing the cut, some are further down the leaderboard, because they're not holding the putts. And if you ever get to watch these tournaments live, you'll walk around all day long and think these guys are having a bad day with a putter, or the greens must be too fast, because you'll barely see a putt hold. Because the reality is, from 6 to 10 foot, it's 54% for the best players in the world on the best tour in the world. So why are we trying to compete with the guys in the elitist end of that? So the good news is, we don't have to try and compete with these guys. That's not our expectations, that's not our standard. So therein lies the key, management of expectations. And we've got a great exercise in here today to really start to open up this world of opportunities, make the whole task easier, make the whole thing more fun, the whole thing more enjoyable. So, if based from that, the best players in the world from this range are holing 50%, okay, well, even on a good day, if we are going to be anywhere near that, we're still missing half the time. Now, this is the point. If we come on over, with the acceptance, the understanding, and then the acceptance that we are allowed to miss, as per the best players in the world, 50% of the time from that 6 to 10 foot range, well, then in my practice, let's make the reality the same as the expectation. So, take the size of the hole, it's the same width as my putter, okay? Well, if I'm allowed to miss half the time, well, let's make the target twice as big. So I'm going to take half the length of my putter, so it's somewhere there, pop a little T in the ground, and then let's do the same the other side. So again, half the length of my putter. As we know, my putter head, same size as the hole, so I've now doubled the size of the hole. Now let's take our new target, come away from the hole by a little bit, and stick that bit in there. Now the first thing you'll look at is when you're doing your practice is, wow, that's a big target. Okay, so that is my target. If I'm standing now thinking, right, my objective here isn't to get the ball in the hole, my objective is to knock it through the gate, well, the size of that target has put me nice and at ease in the first place because, well, that's pretty achievable. So of course I'm relaxed. I can now have fun and enjoy myself because the chance of success, of course, is twice as much. So nice and relaxed, and just with a nice putt through the gate. Nice and relaxed again. Through the gate. And you'll notice, I'm not even looking at, I'm not even aiming, I'm not getting down and rolling around and reading the breaks. I mean, it's a pretty straight putt, of course. But I'm not paying too much attention to aiming the line or anything, just making my stroke and through the gate. Okay, so 100% success rate. Now here's the beauty. Now I take my gate that I can get 100% through. I know that. I can stand there, I've hit 3 balls, but I could hit 6, 9, 12, 20, 50 golf balls. It's pretty much going to stay the same thing. I'm going to get that success rate because it's that easy. Now let's pop it back to its station here. If I know I can get through that gate 100% of the time, 50% of the time, this has to get in the way, okay? So all of a sudden, with this management of expectation, this reality, I step up here again now, just to have a little bit of a look at it, But I'm not worried about the hole. Again, I'm worried about, not even worried about it, that's the wrong way to put it. I'm looking at my gate and I'm just thinking, knock it through the gate. 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 Now, first and foremost, that's 2 fails and 1 hole. So that's not 50%. But if I hit another 3, and I hit another 3, and I hit another 3, by the time I hit 50 putts, I can bet that 25 of them have gone in. If I hit 100 putts, about 50 of them are going to go in. Who's to say that the next 3 putts, all 3 go in? Who's to say the next 3 putts after that, none of them go in? But it doesn't matter on that short-term basis. Over a long period of time, 20 putts, 40 putts, 50 putts, 500 putts, you'll start to find that 50% business starts to kick in. And it's that holds you in good stead over a round, 2 rounds, 5 rounds, 6 months. You will find with this management of expectations, you're under less pressure because the goal is so much more achievable. So you're enjoying your putting a lot more, you're a lot more relaxed. And as I said, over a long period of time, you will find you will be having less putts than if your goal is to be holing every single time. The stress and pressure that you put on yourself means you start making bad strokes and hitting bad putts, and you will start missing more than 50% of the time. Hoping there that kind of idea sort of makes sense. I'm just looking there to expand that target to manage the expectations of reality compared to the best players in the world. And all of a sudden, let's say I can start to enjoy my practice, have some real fun with it, and start to see some sustained long-term improvement over a nice period of time.
If you're new to Easier Swing and you're looking for an easier way to play this game, then welcome. This isn't difficult, it's not technical, and yes, anyone can do it. And it's for all levels of player. Tens of thousands of golfers all around the world are finding a simpler, more natural way to play, with less tension, better rhythm, and far more enjoyment. And it all started with a book written by my brother, Brian Sparks. Right now you can download an introduction completely free. Just head to easierswing.com and start your journey today.
So let's carry on with a few more demonstrations. You know, that was 100% through the gate, but only 1 went through into the hole. Again, because the task's nice and easy, I haven't got to spend too much attention on the exact lining up and this, that and the other. Nice and relaxed. Make my putt. Nice and relaxed. Make my putt through the gate. Okay, so exactly the same sort of result that time around. But I'm not going to beat myself up about it. Who knows? Who knows the next 3 might all go in. Who knows the next 3 after that? All might go in. The next 3 after that, none might go in. Consistency comes over a longer period of time. Okay, as we can see in here, just these 3 putts, these 6 putts, I'm not quite getting those percentages, but I'm not far off. And who's to sort of say? Who knows what's round the corner? Nice and relaxed. And there we go. I mean, I didn't even look up at the hole on those ones there. I'm getting familiar with the whole thing now. But that's the point. All of a sudden, 3 putts, all through the gate, but all in the hole. On the negative side of it, I could stand up here with the next 3, all go through the gate, but none of them go in the hole. But again, over that long period of time, you will very much start to find, it's law of averages. It has to, if you get it through that gate, through that gate, the hole will get in the way. So as I said, it's as you practice this, you keep getting it through the gate, you will be holing 50% of putts from this range over that long period of time. And if you want a little bit more than that, well, good. You're better than the best players in the world, because this is the stats that they're producing from this 6 to 10 foot range, 54%.
This is the Swing Caddy and this is the Hole-in-One, and these are 2 of the most powerful tools to support your easiest swing journey. With every swing you get instant feedback, feel and sound, helping you to build your 6 basics, enhancing rhythm, coordination, and effortless speed. Golfers around the world are adding distance, improving control and feeling more freedom, all without swinging harder. And every purchase at easiestswing.com includes my free 4-part training course showing you exactly how to unlock your swing's full potential. This device allows you to experience what a good player feels. Visit easiestswing.com and feel the effortless power for yourself.
So next time you've got the opportunity, do a little bit of putting practice, manage your expectations. Don't get frustrated, don't beat yourself up that you're not holing every single putt from this seemingly easy range, when the reality is best players in the world are only holding 54%. So increase your target size twice, free and easily putt through that gate. Once you're happy that you're putting through the gate all the time and your swing feels nice and everything's flowing nicely, move the gate so that the hole is in the middle of the gate there and putt away. Half the time, if you're going through that gate, that hole will be getting in the way and you will be holing those putts. So we very much hope you've enjoyed that video. Be sure to like and subscribe, and we'll see you in future videos.